Hello friends, today we will learn how to write down a summary. Now when it comes to summary writing, the most important thing is that, as you can see here in the picture, that we filter out all the supporting details or the examples or the lists or comparisons that have been given along with the main ideas. We just write down the relevant details. I can see here at the end of the filter. You can see here that only the relevant details are there after we write down the summary. Now how it's done is, let's see together. The summary restates only the main points of a text without giving examples or details such as dates, numbers, or statistics if they are given in the passage. So you are not supposed to write down the dates and the numbers and the statistics in your summary. Now, so what should be written in the summary? In the summary writing, you should only write down the author's thesis. What is the main point of the author? In other words, we can say that when we read the passage for which we have to write down the summary, we should highlight the topic sentence, we should highlight the key points, and we should also highlight the concluding sentence. Now, while we'll be doing this, there are some features we should keep in mind. The first feature is, as we all know, as the name summary also suggests, that it should be concise. It should be shorter than the actual passage. How much shorter it is? Usually the word limit is given there, and usually in some cases it's like 1/3 of the original passage. But in the case of CIs, you are given the word limit, and you should remain in that word limit while writing down the summary. The second feature that's very important for the summary is, since summary we have to write in our own words, so while writing in our own words, we should not start writing our own ideas. We should just add into the summary all the ideas that are there in the actual passage. And we are not supposed to distort the actual ideas written in the passage. This is very important. So while writing in our own words, we should keep in mind that we are not supposed to distort the details. Another important feature is the objectivity. A summary should not include your criticism or your opinions or your interpretations of the passage. You are not supposed to do any such thing. If you do such type of thing, then definitely you are going to lose marks. So a summary should be concise, accurate, objective. Now, another very important point is the coherence. It should be coherent. A summary should make sense to someone who has not read the original. It should not sound like a list of loosely related sentences that have been strung together in paragraph format. So coherence is there, should be there in the summary. We are not just supposed to write down the list of ideas once we point out them. It should not look like that we have just writing down all the string of ideas together. So how can we achieve the coherence? We'll see later on. And another very important thing is the independence of the summary. A summary should be written in your own words. Do not take strings of words from the source. Do not paraphrase. So while writing in our own words, we are not supposed to paraphrase. While writing in our own words, we are not supposed to just list down all the key ideas, because we have to make our summary coherent also. In order to achieve all these purposes, we have to do some work which we'll see in later part of this video. A summary contains only the most important information of the original. You do not change the meaning of the original, and you must give clear references as to the origin of the ideas. So when we have to write down what is written there in the original passage, and how can we achieve coherence, and how can we achieve the purpose where we have to just write down all the important key ideas along with the transitional words, along with the details. What we have to do, we have to use linking or transitional words. Now, in the transitional words, you can see here some of them I have listed down here. For reason, we will use because, since, as for, and for contrast, concession, we will use however, whereas, but, yet. For concluding remarks, we can say to sum up, consequently, in the end, thus, hence, so, that is why. These transition words are very important while writing down the summary, because you cannot achieve coherence without adding them into your passage. Now, there's an example here. In this example, the sentence is the production delays are inevitable. Our current lag time in filling orders is 1 month. Now, if we use semicolon in transitional word or a phrase here, then we will better be able to indicate the relationship between the two words. The first word is sentence rather. The first sentence is the production delays are inevitable is the first sentence. The second is the our current lag time in filling orders is 1 month. How we join these two together, these two sentences together, we can use the words nevertheless, as you can see here, therefore, in fact, at any rate. Now, if we add nevertheless, then definitely the sentence will have a different meaning. If we add therefore, the sentence will have another meaning. And if we join these two sentences with in fact, then it will give us a different meaning. So, any substitution that we will do when we will write down the transition words, that will completely change the meaning of the sentence. Production delays are inevitable, nevertheless our lag time in filling orders is 1 month. Production delays are inevitable, in fact our current lag time in filling orders is 1 month. You can see the difference it makes to the overall sentence when they are two joined with different transition words. Now, in this passage, acorns and oak trees. This is the passage. Sony, Toyota, Nissan, Ricoh are just a few of the large Japanese multinational companies with thousands of employees worldwide. It is to their management techniques, to their marketing strategies and work patterns that most of Japan's economic successes in recent years can be attributed. Is this true? It may be, but there could be another explanation of Japan's prosperity. In Japan, almost 60% of the manufacturing workers are in companies with fewer than 100 employees. This compares with a figure of below 20% for Britain and the United States, and for the small is beautiful advocates. This is the real reason for Japan's high productivity and success. 107 words are here, as you can see. Now, when we will write down the summary, we can join these two. Like, the Japan's recent economic boom could be accounted for by the performance of the large multinationals. However, is a transitional word we have used. Some people claim it is really due to the performance of the small companies employing some 60% of all industrial workers. Now, 37 words. See the difference, how we have deleted or taken out all the extra details, and we have just write down the most important ideas without any supporting details of the list. In order to make your summary more effective, just look at this rubric, and in this rubric you can see the main ideas if they are there, supporting details, which using your own words is there, conclusion is there, and the grammar is accurate, and the transitional word which is not written in the rubric is there. Then you will write down the best summary, inshallah. And for today, that's all for summary writing. Inshallah, I'll see you in the next video. Allah Hafiz, and thank you.